Okay, so that's the video showing Diddy there, apologizing for his actions that he has described as inexcusable and all of that. Now, while that was still going on, another woman, making it the sixth woman, all right, also came up to accuse Diddy of having drugged and sexually assaulted her. All right, she's a former model identified as Crystal McKinney. She accused Diddy of drugging and sexually assaulting her in 2003. Now, McKinney's allegation was contained in a lawsuit she filed against Diddy on Tuesday at the Federal District Court in Manhattan. Now, McKinney, who is now the sixth person accusing Diddy of sexual assault, narrated what transpired between her and the rapper. She claimed that she met the rapper during a Men's Fashion Week event at New York. And she also said the rapper invited her to the New York City space where him and a group of men were drinking alcohol and also smoking marijuana. All right, so she also said she was offered a joint, which she later came to believe had been laced with a narcotic or other intoxicating substances. All right, so after she insisted she had had enough, she said Diddy pressured her to continue drinking and smoking, and also demanded that she follow him to the bathroom. All right, so she alleged that the rapper forced himself on her at the bathroom, began kissing her against her will, and even though she was trying to push him off, she pushed her head down and she was forced to give the rapper oral sex. Okay, so it's a very longish statement, all right, but it just goes to show, you know, one of the many accusations against Diddy at this point in time. Well, Diddy first made headlines in November last year, all right, when Cassie accused him of rape, abuse, and human trafficking during their 10-year-long relationship. The lawsuit was, however, settled out of court one day after it was filed. Shortly after his case with Cassie, Diddy was accused of sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in the Manhattan Supreme Court. Another woman named Joy Dickerson Neal accused Diddy of drugging and raping her when she was a college student at the Syracuse University in 1991. Now, a third woman on the same day also accused Diddy of sexual assault. The lady alleged that Diddy and another singer-songwriter, Aaron Hall, you know Aaron Hall, don't you? You do? I do. Anyways, they took turns raping her and a friend in New York City more than 30 years ago. Now, in December last year, Diddy was accused again of sexual assault by a fourth victim. A woman accused Diddy and also a third individual of sex trafficking and gang rape when she was only 17 years old. Now, February 26th this year, Rodney Jones, a former producer and videographer for Diddy, filed a lawsuit alleging that Diddy sexually harassed and drugged him. Now, it goes on
and on.
You know, this just reminds me of another R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Another R. Kelly situation. And all of the conspiracy theories, you know, around all of that, you know, when the whole thing, when the shit hit the fan. Let's put it that way, because it's stinking. All right, so at that time, one of the conspiracy theories at that time was that because he's black, he's being hunted. He's being, you know, all of that. And okay, so here's another black man. The accusers, most of them, let's not forget, are black too. So I'm saying, where is the conspiracy theory in all this?
I mean, like, the blacks in the United States, they always feel like they are always witch hunting blacks. But how about blacks comport themselves and don't do these things? If you don't do anything wrong, nobody's going to witch hunt you.
Right.
Fine, I agree that there are a lot of whites who do this, but the media cover up their tracks. But if you are at disadvantaged parts, you should also make some some effort not to be caught in such act, because you know that once you are caught, the media will leverage on this to paint black people in a bad light.
True.
So why do you keep on doing? Did they do it, yes or no? That's the question. Are they guilty, yes or no? They are guilty, and I mean, they have to face the law.
And let's not forget also that all of these crimes being detailed didn't happen in one day.
Mm-mm.
It didn't happen in 1 year. It didn't even happen in 1 decade.
Yes, so
it didn't happen in a
happening
decade.
for
You know, this
yeah.
has spent like 30 years. The same with R. Kelly.
Yes.
You know, since that he committed like from 30-something
Yeah.
years ago,
Yeah.
finally caught up with him. Okay, so here we are again. This time around, I don't know how Diddy is gonna get out of all this mess. First of all, he's been cancelled literally everywhere. You know, music streaming platforms, you know, most of them are already pulling down his works and all of that. All right, big brands that he's got partnership deals with are already, you know, just pulling out. Like literally everybody is just like, you know, we don't support you at this time. It's called the boycott culture. All right, so as it is now, you know, some very soft part of my heart kind of sort of want to feel sorry for.
No, after watching that video, no. After watching, no, I was like you before.
The part of me
after watching that video,
is telling me, are you okay?
No,
you can't feel sorry
how can you
for someone like that.
How can you be deriving pleasure of having your girlfriend sleep with other men?
I know everybody deserves like a second chance, but when you look at it,
this one is 10
this is not
chance.
about the second chance anymore. Yes, so we're on the same page, Jimmy. Yeah,
I mean, it's so sad.
It is what it is. All right, so like they say, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Yeah.
So here it is. He used this position, used his status as a big celebrity. He is still a big time celebrity.
Yeah.
All right, because that name I've known Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy since the days of the late Biggie and all that. So I mean,
not that you even mentioned Biggie. There are some accusations that he had even Kim Potter,
we don't
the mother of his children.
Things that are not factual. Please, let's keep to facts.
Allegedly,
I heard
allegedly.
Facts, so I won't bring them to the table. But anyways, it is what it is. We're still looking to see, you know, what the law is going to do about all of this. Still an unfolding event, so to say. All right, so only 6 women. Only I say only because I know there's much more. There's much more. This guy was just balling, you know, back in the day. But now you got to pay for those things. Okay, so.